In today's topic, similar triangles. So what are similar triangles? Means similarity regarding triangles. When we can say two triangles are similar means if in two triangles, suppose I am considering ABC and DEF. So when these are said to be similar means if corresponding angles are equal, if the corresponding angles are equal, then they are said to be similar. Means angle A equal to corresponding angle D, angle B equals to angle E, and angle C equals to angle F. Corresponding similarity condition, corresponding angles for similarity condition. Or length of the corresponding sides, lengths of corresponding sides are in same ratio. Means AB corresponding side here it is D, and BC corresponding side is what EF. Their ratio are equal, or AC and here it is DF. Lengths of corresponding sides are in same ratio, then those triangles are said to be similar. So in this chapter we are going to discuss basic theorems. So what are they? Let us discuss. Before going to discuss the theorems, generally what is area of the triangle? Let us see here. Means if I consider a triangle ABC, okay na, triangle ABC, what is its area? Area of triangle ABC. How can we find? Suppose if you have a right angle triangle, then the area of this triangle is what? Half into base into height. If it is other than right angle triangle, in that case how can we find the area? Means in that cases we will depend upon perpendicular, nothing but altitude. Okay, now in that case same half into base into height formula here also applicable. But here what is base? BC. And what is height? Nothing but we are taking a perpendicular. Let us name it as AD. So that is AD. So in this way we can take area of the triangle. Suppose if it is other than this type of triangle. Suppose let us consider obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle in the sense more than 90 degrees. Okay, now obtuse. It is right angle. If it is more obtuse angle triangle. In that case, suppose if I name it as P, Q and R. In this case, how can we find area of the triangle? Means here also same half into base into height we can take. Okay, now half into base into height. But what is base here? PQ. Coming to height, how can we find height? Means in that case, this is actually treated as height. So let us name it certain. Suppose H, or we can take suppose this as S. Suppose RS. So this is important concept before going to learn about Thales theorem, DPT theorem. So what is that? In obtuse angle triangle we can take height in this manner, and it is what? Base. So let us enter into the topic. See students, important theorem, Thales theorem, or is also called as basic proportionality theorem, or in shortly BPT theorem. BPT theorem, important for 4 marks. Compulsory there is a chance of getting this theorem. Important theorem in similar triangles, BPT theorem, converse of BPT theorem, Pythagoras theorem and converse of Pythagoras theorem. These 4 theorems are more important. Okay, now let us discuss, means let us prove this theorem. So before going to that, actually what is the main statement of Thales theorem? Thales theorem or BPT theorem main statement. Sometimes they may ask only theorem and what is the condition for 1 or 2 marks also. Okay, now write the statement of BPT theorem. Okay, now that is also 1 mark. So see here, what is that theorem is? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, means in a triangle. If you take a triangle, in that means this is total in a triangle. Triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, then other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Let us discuss with the figure. Suppose. See here, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, okay, a triangle. Let us name the triangle as ABC. In this, a line is drawn parallel to one side. So for convenience, I am taking a line parallel to third side BC. I am taking. If I take a line, so a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides. Means what are other two sides? It is parallel to the BC. Other two sides nothing but AB and AC. Other two sides in distinct points, means different points. Let us name them as D and E. Then other two sides, what are the other two sides? AB and AC are divided in the same ratio. Means these two sides are divided in the same ratio. Same ratio means AD and DB, AE and EC, these ratios are same. So let us write, means we have to prove this. What is that? Right to prove or to prove? What is that condition mean? This is theorem statement. What is that proof thing? AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. Means based upon the vertices. Okay na? If it is PQR means here you will get certain different condition. So let us see here. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then to intersect other two sides in distinct points, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio, means AD by DB equals to AE by EC. So let us prove this theorem. To prove, this is the theorem statement, this is what we are going to prove, and what they given we have to write. What they given? Okay na? So actually we have to write given means here it is the given thing. Means what is that? Let us see here, we can take here given thing is what? Triangle given, line given, means in triangle ABC, what they given? DE parallel to DC given. This is the given thing. So we are going to prove this thing. So to prove that we need some construction. What is that construction? So in construction what I am doing means I am joining D to E and C to D. I am joining these. And I am taking perpendiculars from D onto side AC, from E onto side AB. From suppose D, I am taking a perpendicular. I am taking that point as N. From E to AB perpendicular, I am taking it as N. Means EN, DM are perpendiculars. Now see what we are doing construction. Join D comma E and C comma D. And also we are taking perpendiculars. What are they? DM perpendicular to AC, automatically AE also, but in triangle side AC. And another perpendicular is what? EN is perpendicular to AB. Okay na? So now we are going to prove that thing. So enter into proof part. In proof part, so consider all these. So just now only we discussed about area of the triangle. So what is that? So in the proof part, I am taking C here. What they given? Triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC given, and this is the thing we are going to prove. This is the construction we have done here. If you observe in this triangle, we are getting so many triangles. If I consider above part in this, if I consider ADE triangle in this triangle, I am writing. See students, similar triangles theorem, basic proportionality theorem, or also sometimes BPT theorem or Thales theorem. Important actually Thales theorem. So these three are names. So actually what is the main theorem statement? They will ask state and prove Thales theorem. State means statement of the theorem, then after proof part. 4 marks. Or only state Thales theorem 1 mark question. Or state Thales theorem and write the condition 2 marks question. Like that in different manners they may ask. Coming to theorem statement, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, suppose it is one side, a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, to intersect the other two sides intersecting in distinct points, means different points. Let us take them as D and E. Then these other two sides are divided in the same ratio, means divided parts what? AD, DB, AE, EC. These are in same ratio, means what? AD by DB equals to AE by EC. This is the condition we are going to
start.
Let us see here. If we going to prove this part, before going, so this is given in triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. To prove AD by DB equal AE by EC. Construction, we need to do some construction. What is that? We are joining BE and CD. So let us join D to E and C to D. So next construction is what? DM perpendicular to AC and EN perpendicular to AB. From D onto side AC, we are taking a perpendicular, that is M. From E onto side AB, we are taking a perpendicular, that is EN. So DM and EN are perpendiculars. So let us come to proof part. In the proof part, we are taking areas of the triangles obtained in this total entire triangle ABC. Once if you observe ADE triangle, so if I take that triangle area ADE, so what we are getting, let us see here. Generally we know area of the triangle formula half into base into height. In the previous session we discussed about how can we take areas for a different triangles, right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle and normal altitude triangle. If we consider this triangle, means it is in the form of like this, A, D, E. What is base? D. Okay na? Suppose if it is perpendicular, we can take it as height. But if you observe this triangle, if you see here, it is AD from E to, if you take a perpendicular like this, okay na? What is that perpendicular name? EN, okay na? EN. So see here, if I take triangle ADE area, so see here area of triangle ADE, if you take it in this form, so what is that? In this case, it is perpendicular. So means it acts as base, it is perpendicular. So according to this formula, half into base is what? AD into height is what now? EN, isn't it? No, regarding perpendicular only we are considering base, because we have base and height, AD and EN, half into base into height. So next, area of same ADE triangle, if we consider same ADE triangle in another manner also exists. What is that? Let us see here. Same ADE triangle with another perpendicular also we have from D to AE. What is that? EM. In that case, how can we take? Half into perpendicular is what? DEM. In that case, base is what? AE. So AE base into perpendicular is what? DM. Okay na? So area of the triangle in two ways. Let us take these as equation 1 and equation 2. Next, area of, so this is the first part, area of the triangle AD. Coming to the down part, in that again we are getting two triangles. What are they? BDE and CDE. Let us take their areas. So area of triangle BDE. So what is that? Same formula, half into base into height. Half into, what is base? Let us come to this. So if you see here BDE triangle in this, to calculate this height, if I extend this, it is a perpendicular, so you will get it as EN. So what is that? Half into base is what? BD into perpendicular is what now? EN. Okay na? Next, area of another triangle is what? CDE. Triangle CDE. Same, half into base into height. If you take this triangle, what is base now? C. And what is a perpendicular now? DM. C means height, not perpendicular, height. It acts as height. So what is that? Half into, what is this? EC. EC into, and what is this? DM. So let us take it as 3 and it as 4. Okay na? So half into BD into EN. Don't get confused here. BD is base and EN is height. And here it is C is base and DM is height. So let us come to next part. See, let us see here, these four equations are important here. Don't get confused. In the first two equations, area of ADE triangle only. In the second and in the third and fourth, BDE triangle and CDE. Next we are going to solve. Let us see here. If you observe these four equations, let us see what we have to do. After writing this, you can get to how can we take means what we have to do. See, AD by DB left side. If you observe in these are where you are getting AD by DB means AD and DB. Let us see here in this AD, okay, and DB where we are getting in second or third or fourth. DB or BD both same in third. So consider 1 and 3. Okay na, 1 and 3. Then do equation 1 divided by equation 3. So what are left side parts? Area of triangle ADE and divided by area of triangle, third equation left side part BDE and right side parts half into what is that? AD into what is that? EN divided by half into next one is what in the right side part? BD into next word EN. So if you observe in these two, half of EN same terms cancelled and you will get AD by BD. That BD I am writing as DB. Let us take this observation as first. Okay na? So we are doing here 1 and 2. Next if you observe right side, AE by EC, where you are getting AE? In the second. And EC, where you are getting in the fourth. So do 2 by 4. 2 by 4. What is that? Area of triangle. What is that? AE. Second, ADE again. But denominator, fourth equation left side part. CDE. Right side comes half into in the second AE into DM divided by half into fourth equation EC into next DM. So see here DM cancel, half cancel. What will you get? AE by EC. This is equation 6. Okay, now have you noticed 5 and 6? What you are getting? AD, DB, AE. But left side, how can we equalate it? That is the condition. Now come to one topic here. If you see below part, means only this part, means quadrilateral BDEC. If you consider BDEC quadrilateral, already we taken DE parallel to BC, means DE parallel to BC, given thing. If DE and BC are parallel lines, if you observe BDE triangle and CDE triangle lies on same base, means lies between same parallel side on the same base. What are they? Let us see here. BC and DE, same parallel lines, between the same parallel lines. On the same base also they have existed. So nothing but what is that base here? DE. Because BDE, DE side common, CDE, DE side common, means they located on the same base. This base is common for this triangle, this base is common for this triangle, means they are on the same base DE, and in between same parallel line DE and BC, means they have equal areas. If they, means as per the theorem, what is that? If two triangles lie on same base and in between same parallel line, then they have equal areas. What is that? Means, so if you write DE parallel to BC, therefore we can take triangle area BDE area equals to triangle CDE area. Means these two areas are equal. Now observe from this condition, if you take it as seventh condition, if you observe 5, 6, 7, these two parts are equal indirectly. If these are equal, what will you get? Fifth equation becomes what? Only fifth becomes what? Area of triangle ADE is equals to AD by DB we are getting, no? So what will you get here? This is also equal to this one, nothing but divided by, we can take area of triangle BDE is equals to area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle CD. Because numerator part same, denominator parts are having equal areas. These two will be equalated. So from the 5 and 6, from 5, 6 and 7. So if these are equalated, what will we get? AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. Because left side parts are equalated, means automatically right side parts also to be equalated. So this is the condition what we are going to prove. That is what we have to prove. AD by DB equal to AE by EC. So is it proved or not? Yes, hence proved. Means therefore hence proved that Thales theorem. So what we have to observe here, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle which divides other two sides in two distinct points, then those two sides are divided in the same ratio. AD by DB equals to AE by EC. So this is the Thales theorem.